everybody, what is going on? It's Kujo Fools, and we are back on Skyrim today, and we've been playing with mods. We started last Tuesday, so today is Thursday. We started this past Tuesday in order to, you know, experience Skyrim in a different way. I decided that we were going to be using some mods. So, the mods that we have enabled, I'll give you guys a list here in a second. Let me see here. Yeah, so the mods we have are everything from this called the Forgotten City to things like we got landlord, we got triple gold earnings, we've got rich merchants, and all sorts of other good stuff. Anyway, so with the Forgotten City, we are in the process of trying to prevent the future from happening, which is where we're from. We come into this area and it's been abandoned. There's dead, burnt bodies everywhere. The place has completely been emptied out, except for one guy who eventually, or when we found him, had already died from committing suicide. So it's more of along the lines of we are trying to prevent the future from happening with this place, and it's we need to figure out which person would possibly cause the end of this place. So we've already talked to the Jarl, who wants us to kind of search around and see what we can do for him, and we also want to... Oh, that's a high drop. I was going to use a shout to get down, but that is a very high drop. We're not going to try that. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and try and figure everything out. We need to... So he told us that we could break into people's houses and search through their things to see what exactly they're capable of or what they have hidden away in their homes. But I already called it. I feel like what's going to happen is chances are... Ooh, it's a soul gem. It's pretty. I feel like what's going to happen is it's going to be us that causes the end of the Forgotten City. I feel like what's going to happen is we're going to be in the process of figuring all this out, and we're going to have to commit crimes in order to... Oh, look.
Nice to see someone in the Citadel who isn't an Imperial for a change.
Oh.
See you around, I guess.
Oh, you're kind of hostile, aren't you? Anyway, so we're trying to figure out who's going to eventually cause some serious problems here. But yeah, like I had said, I feel like it's going to be us that causes it because we're trying to prevent it. That just seems to be what the story goes when it comes to going back in time to prevent something from happening in the future. So it's just a pretty typical guess, but anyway, we're trying to get out of here, and I always get super lost in this area because it's just winding hallways. I'm sure there's only one way out, but I'm still like trying to figure that out. We haven't really thoroughly explored this area either. I'm assuming that this area is specifically for the Jarl. It's kind of like his longhouse, except it's in a Dwemer ruin. There are some servants and some cooks and stuff like that, it looks like, that are in here, but more along the lines, I'm just trying to get out.
Oh, hello there.
So we're anyway, we're trying to figure out everything.
I've studied history at the Imperial City, which led... Some days I just can't believe my luck. Working with Bro. I feel like we're on the brink of some amazing discoveries about the Dwemer. Who knows? Maybe we'll find not all of them have disappeared. I could, but Brawl knows much more than I do.
Okay, so we need to go talk to Brawl if we want to learn the history of this place. And I think that's the guy we need to talk to anyway. Explore the Forgotten City or a way out. Optional. Talk to Brawl the Scholar to find out more about the city. Okay, so we need to go talk to him to see what we can find out about this place and learn a little bit more. But it seems like everybody here is a bit strange. It's not like, oh hey, I can help you out. It's you need to go talk to the Jarl right away. We don't know who you are. You're an outsider. We don't trust you. You know, that kind of thing. We did talk to the Jarl, and we did get ourselves our very own house not too long ago. In the last time we recorded. So.
Help! There's a looter coming into the city. I saw a man come down the shaft, but he was armed and he looked like a looter. If he makes it into the city and starts attacking people, he'll break the dwarves' law, and who knows what will happen. You have to stop him.
So we gotta stop this guy from looting the place. Oh, missed. We'll search him, see if we can find something. Oh. Alright, so there we go. I think that was all of them. I'm not sure. Looking on the map, not seeing any more. Oh, yep, these people are bad. No, no! Damn! You are all on my ass. Alright, so this chick's like right on our shit. Gregor, what are you doing back there? Get wrecked. Okay, we're good. Alright, let's see what we've got here. If you guys don't know, there's a ring that you can get for one of the Daedric princes that will allow you to eat off of dead people. So that's why I have that option. I already have have finished that part of the... Ooh. Dark Brotherhood law. What is going on? I'm struggling here. Okay, so he used necromancy on us. So it was a Dark Brotherhood member. Let's see what he's got. Okay, Quintus thinks he can hide from his own family. He is in even greater disappointment than I thought. He may have eluded his other siblings, but I know you won't let me down as much as they did. Take some of your playthings and find out where that venomous little spider is hiding, and when you do find him, do your best. Oh, do what you do best. Okay. So, we'll take that note. Anyway, it looks like these people were after Quintus, which is somebody that apparently lives here. I'm taking that armor, though. Give me that shit. Okay, there we go. So now we're gonna go see if we can find Quintus and kind of figure out exactly what is going on. So that way we can prevent this from happening in the future. That chick's stuck in the door. I thought those two were gonna wreck me, but we're good. That's good, at least. So, hopefully this guy isn't actually, like, a criminal. Let's see if we can... Why is nothing showing up on my quest board? Optional. Oh, everything's optional. Find Quintus and investigate whether he is a threat or not. Ugh, okay. First I want to talk to Brule, though, and I'm pretty sure... I'm not sure where he's at, actually. He was right here. Maybe... The honest trader. He was... Oh, there.
Is it oh, thank the gods. What a relief. We're so lucky that you arrived. Thank you so much. If there's ever anything my husband Tabik and I can do to help you, just ask. Quintus? No, there's no one by that name here. But if you're looking for an Imperial, I'd check the Citadel. That place is crawling with Imperials. If I did, Habik and I probably wouldn't be here.
Oh.
Oren's wife managed to escape a while back. He doesn't like to talk about it, but you might be able to get him to open up.
So these people are trapped in here. That's why they're so strange.
Nice to talk to you. See you soon.
So they're all trying to escape from here. Oh, that's crazy. And then once the ones that do escape actually do. Oh, it's a guard.
Heard you got to kill those looters. Wish I could have joined you. I haven't been allowed to fight in years.
Okay, so we can check up in here because this has a whole bunch of the Imperials up here.
Oh, hello. Name's Castellus Vitus, military engineer of the Imperial Legion. Out of action right now, but don't worry, I'm still in the service. What about you? Now that's just the sort of cowardly nonsense I'd expect from a Stormcloak sympathizer. Well, I suppose you're right. But don't think that friendship will last if we ever get... Spit it out, then. Suspicious behavior, you say? Ah, so the Jarl has found a task for you, keeping tabs on us, Don't worry, your secret's safe with me, friend. Well, the Citadel's mainly full of good Imperial stock, so you don't have to worry too much about them. But now that you mention it, lately I've been wondering if the Citadel isn't haunted. Every now and then, mostly late at night, I swear I can hear a woman sobbing. I'll be damned if I know where it's coming from, but it's not Gaia next door, so who could it be but a ghost? Gods know a lot have died in here.
Okay.
Ah yes, my workshop. Well, of course, as an engineer, through a... How complicated can it be, I thought. Well, I think I know what they are. They all seem to be connected to the pipes running all over the city and down the front of the Citadel. And I've seen these things before in other ruins, but these are different. Their eyes are... But whenever you see one of these things, remember, someone or something is watching everything you do, waiting for you to break the dwarves' law.
Okay. So, yeah, I had noticed that some of the statues were blue. The eyes are blue in them. Whereas, like, in most of the ones in, like, the other ruins, they're, like, green or completely empty. So, it seems like somebody is watching us. Anybody that's trapped down here, they're watching them, waiting for them to make a mistake or do something that will trigger this dwarven law or whatever it's called. So I'm not entirely sure what all is going on here.
What is it?
He can hear us.
I'm sorry, what's my story? What in oblivion is your story? How dare you come in here like you own the place and expect me to explain myself to you? I don't care who you are, but pay attention. There's a pecking order around here, and I'm at the top of it. After the Jarl, of course. So work hard and do what I tell you, or you'll wish you'd died and gone to oblivion. Got it? Nonsense. Not even a peasant like you would be stupid enough to do that. Everybody knows it would break the dwarves' law and get us all killed. So I'll speak to you and the other peasants.
Alright, so that guy's a threat.
What you can do about it. Got it? Now get out of my sight. I'm
Not here.
sick of
He
you.
can hear us.
She keeps saying not here, he can hear us or see us or something. So I'll just wait. That guy's a prick. Alright, so that guy is definitely a problem. He's gonna be an asshole to people. He's going to definitely... Ooh. He's definitely gonna get his ass whooped eventually. Nobody in here. So I guess we could just kind of explore in here first and see what's going on. Hey.
Heard you held back an invasion all on your own. That's fine work. My story? Well, I'm from Markarth originally. Started working at... I was doing pretty well for myself, until somebody decided to knock me down the shaft into this place. I had a wife and son. Meanwhile, I'm stuck down here, supervising workers to earn me keep, waiting for the day. Well, I'd be lying if I said they're happy, but I'd also be lying if I said I cared. They're decent people and all, but they seem to have an hard time grasping that somebody around here's got to work the farms, or we all starve. Gulver's the worst of the lot. Seems like a decent man at first, but he's got a temper on him. Once he told me he killed a man before he came here. He'll tell you if you ask him. Of course, down here with the Dwarves Law, a bad temper could land us all in a lot of trouble. I'd keep an eye on that one if I were you. Alright, well, I'll see you around.
Okay, so everybody has a problem with that asshole. Okay, so it's not just me. Hello?
Hello, Petal. What a pretty thing you are. Quintus, my name is Marius.
Oh.
You must have the wrong person.
Hmm?
And perhaps you're not as stupid as you look. Well done, you found me. Now, what do you want? My family? Ha! The Dark Brotherhood likes to use terms like family, but they don't know the meaning of the word. They're still holding a grudge because I left them, you see. They don't like it when people leave them. It makes them look ineffectual. Say, do you happen to know whether anyone else knows I'm here? That is excellent news. Hopefully it will be the last we hear of them. Now, what's it going to take for you to keep this quiet, hmm? Oh, how noble of you. I've admitted it. I worked for the Dark Brotherhood, and I was very good at
I
what
like
I
his
did.
gloves.
But I'm quite comfortable here, as you can see. What would be my motivation to kill anyone now? I'd need some kind of death wish. Now, was there something else you wanted to ask me? Or can I get back to enjoying my retirement? You do that.
Okay, so we found the dude that... Okay. So we found the dude that is Quintus. So apparently he left the Dark Brotherhood and they didn't appreciate that, so now they're kind of upset. Have we talked to this lady before? Oh.
We can talk, but be quick. Domitus could be back any second. Because he's incredibly nasty when he gets angry, and if he saw us speaking, he'd be furious.
Seriously?
If only. Look, whoever dreamt up the Dwarves Law didn't think it through. Maybe it was meant to protect people, but what it really does is make everybody too afraid to stand up for themselves or challenge people in power, and Domitus knows that. He's next in line as Jarl of this place, so he gets his way by threatening to punish anyone who doesn't do what he wants. He's never physically hit anyone here, but the point is, he doesn't have to. I've seen him make grown men cry. Nords, they don't cry easily. I cry most days. I think about leaving him, but where would I go? He says he'd make sure I wound up living in poverty. No, interfering will only make things worse. The only way you can help me is to find a way out of this city, or do something about the Dwarves
Dude's
Law.
walking right by us as
I
we're
don't
talking
know
about
if
him.
there's a way out or not, but there are places beneath this city nobody has ever explored. If I were you, well, I suppose that's all I can ask for. All right, but we never had this chat, okay?
That's fine. I've got a lot of reading to do if I'm going to help us.
Okay, so there's a tunnel system apparently underneath this place that we could use to escape if we needed to. But we are trapped in the past, so there really isn't any way for us to fully escape, if that makes sense. So we're gonna have to figure something else out. I really want to meet this Broll guy. The first time I saw him, he was over here by this place here. He looks like a wizard. He wears like the scholar robes and stuff like that. It seems like everybody's in hiding. All their clothes and shit are just kind of sit outside for the taking. I wonder, is he in here? Maybe he'll give us a hint as to what's going on. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Oh, there's the underground tunnels. Requires key. So maybe we need to talk to Broll about going down there. This looks like fake. Or is that just me? It says like all of these places are traders. What's down here? Yep. Wait, let me read that. Reward notice. Golden ring belonged to our deceased son. High sentimental value.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Oh. I just accidentally took that. Tia says portal again. Oops, I done goofed. I accidentally stole a note and, oh shit. That's what happens, so you can't steal. It was an accident. So we'll just go to the portal again and figure this all out. So those things come to life and they'll just destroy everyone. Better run for it, guys. He gonna kill you. You have to go back. Okay. So that's a learned lesson. We literally can't steal anything. We can't commit a single crime. Okay. So he's using his own life force to create the... to...
From happening.
I'm just gonna take that. Okay.
My letter. My letter.
So we have to take that note too. Do we have to start this completely over? I hope not, because that's gonna be a pain in the ass. Ugh, we do.
Strange. It looks like you just came out of the...
We've got to start this entire thing over. Oh my god. Okay, so we can't create a single mistake. We can't be stealing nothing. We can't, yeah, we can't steal anything. We can't hit anybody. We can't do very much at all, honestly, which kind of sucks. There you are.
Newcomer. That is the sun under the ground. Or at least that's how it's... I must confess, I haven't the faintest idea of how it works. But, of course, if it ever stops glowing, for whatever reason, I'm sure we have nothing to worry about. Well, the dwarves who built this city left inscriptions in the citadel, which translate to, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." My research leads me to believe that if a single member of our community sins, it'll trigger an event, killing us all. I believe such an event occurred some years ago, which is why Metellus found the city littered with burned corpses. But to this day, there are many questions we simply don't have answers for. How is the Dwarves' Law still being enforced? How does it work? And we may never know, as long as nobody attacks or steals from anybody else. Until we know more, we all need to be on our best behavior.
Okay, so yeah, can't steal or take, can't fight anybody, can't do anything crazy like that.
Ah, there she is. My story. Well, my name is Degland, and I'm a merchant, yeah? But people say to me, Degland, they say, Degland, why are you a merchant? They find it surprising because I'm such an honest and trustworthy. Well, I say to those people, I'm not like them. And I was, my friend, I was not only just a good boy.
Okay.
I was...
This guy seems a little odd. I feel like some people are going crazy down here.
Oh, hello there, dear. New in town? Oh my, it's very nice of you to take an interest in my life, dear. Really? Well, you're the first person in the city to say that. Cleanliness is next to godliness, or so they say. It's not very Oh, you haven't met him yet. Don't worry, I'm sure he'll introduce himself to you sooner. I feel sorry for him. I think most of us do. But The Jarl decided because he can't work, he doesn't deserve to live in a house like the rest of us. So
So that
don't
tent
let
that's
him
over
drag
there
you
is that
into it.
dude.
I'm quite sure it's imaginary. A great loss can do terrible. Well, anyway, that's about all there is about me to tell, I'm afraid. I'm not... Oh, well, goodbye.
Okay, so she goes around and just kind of cleans, it looks like.
We can talk.
So we've already talked to a couple of these people, and yeah, it just seems everybody's on edge because of this law, which is crazy. So yeah, technically I did cause it, but we just need to figure out exactly who does it to the point where it causes the end of all these people down here. We just gotta learn that, hey, we can't do it. We can't. Otherwise it'll,
You wouldn't
butthole.
want to keep the Jarl waiting, would you?
Oh. Where the hell am I? I'm getting lost again. I don't like this place. The struggle's real. Let's see if we can get up here without getting lost. So we gotta talk to the Jarl again, show him the damn no, everything like that. Okay. So we have to be on our best behavior now. I didn't mean to steal that note, I meant to just read it and then take it if I needed it.
It's always exciting. Here's a key to the last vacant... I sent you here. Well, this. But that's odd. My letter makes... So the dwarves' law is real.
Okay.
After all.
So we were supposed to do
Just
that.
as we always suspected. But you know who broke it? Who was the culprit? You. But why? What did you do? You just... Gods! What is wrong with you? Well, it seems you've been given a second chance. I trust you won't make the same mistake again. Now, assuming you can control yourself this time, I need you to do a favor for me. I need you to invest. You must work as Jarl. I authorize you to go. I can't promise. And of course, if... Now, what do you say? Will you help? Thank you. If it helps, goodbye for now, and good luck. I don't need to tell you what will happen.
Just totally got bitched out by this dude. Gods, what's wrong with you? Oh, now we can inform him about these people that are causing problems.
Hello again, my friend. Any word? Of course. What do you want me to clarify?
Oh.
I'll talk to you soon, I hope.
I don't know who's going to destroy the city.
All right. Well, let me know.
So we need to find a person, and what's gonna happen if we're wrong? We're just gonna have to keep starting this over and over and over again, because what's gonna happen is he's going to either murder them or execute them in front of everybody, and that's a crime. Killing somebody is definitely a crime. So I'm going to hold off on saying anything about him or anything to him about anybody, just to be on the safe side. Otherwise, what's going to happen is we're going to have to keep doing this over and over again if we get the wrong people killed. So we're just going to consider everybody to be a suspect at this point and figure everything out. God damn, why am I so high up still? I don't like it up here. Okay, we'll just go through here. I'm getting lost in this damn temple. This is a trap. Doesn't look like anybody's in here. So yeah, we can't take anything. Can't do much else either. And he even suggested that I break into people's houses and like look through their stuff, and we can't do that. We can't do that at this point. There's a note there. So this is that Vitus dude. This is his workshop. Okay. So, we'll head out this way again, and hopefully we can figure out who done it. Who's going to cause the big problem here. Yeah, if we're not correct, then we could get somebody killed, and then we'd have to just do everything over again. Who's this guy?
Got my eye on ya. What? Did you say something to me? No use talking to me, young'un. Can't hear a word you're saying. Used to be a vigilant offender till I slipped up. You take it from me. You make sure you put some distance between you before you kill it. Otherwise, whoosh. Eyes, ears, and hair gone. All at the same time. Sorry, young
So this guy's this guy's deaf, and he's apparently the guard to the Jarl. Oh my god. So we got in a fight with a flaming truck, and it destroyed his face, and just can't hear or see except for one eye. Oh, this guy. Okay. Alright, so we've met everybody in here. One knows of tunnels, one's a total prick, and likes to be a douche to everybody since he knows he's gonna become Jarl. This guy's really nice. He's trapped down here. Just gonna... And this guy looks like a farmer.
Can I help you with something? I don't see why I should share it with you. So my wife disappears a couple of weeks ago, and now everybody thinks I know a way out of here. I wish you idiots would just leave me alone. Well, she's not here anymore. That's all I know. How should I know where she went? I woke up one morning and she was just gone. Didn't say goodbye, didn't take anything with her. And now you people won't stop harassing me, judging me, asking me questions like you think I had something to do with it. Well, I didn't. And nobody cares that I've lost my wife. They just love a bit of scandal, or to find out how they can get out of here too. You're all animals. All right. Please, let me know if you hear anything about Macy.
So, this guy's wife managed to escape from this place. I want to see what this is. Oh, it's just fish eggs. I was sitting there staring at it while I was talking to him. So, his wife disappeared a couple of days ago or whatever, and so everybody knows that she escaped, but they're kind of judging him for it, unfortunately. So, it's kind of hard to tell exactly, said the underground tunnels? What's down here, I wonder? I bet you this place is like surrounded with traps and stuff too. It's kind of spooky down here. I don't like it. Uh-oh. So somebody died down here. Ew. Oh my god, it killed me in one hit. Oh. Whoa. Okay, we gotta stay away from that. It killed me in one damn hit. Okay, so, Gregor.
What is it, Thane? What's mine is yours, Thane.
I hope he can carry some of this stuff. I just want him to, yeah, I just want him to take some of this stuff. So that way I can carry that helmet back. I bet you that armor is what kept that guy from getting killed by those things. I mean, granted, all he had was the helmet, so that's probably why. Is it still down here? Yeah, it looks like it. Mm-hmm. We'll just take it again. And then we're getting the hell up out of here. Talk to an expert about the Immaculate Dwarven armor. Okay, so I bet you that armor is what we'll have to wear in order to prevent ourselves from getting killed by that damn thing. Does it wipe me out in one hit? Maybe it was a glitch? I doubt it, though. There's probably something important down here. So we just need to figure that out. Okay, so an expert. There's the scholar, and then there's the workshop guy. One of them lives there in the... There's nobody in here. There's the workshop dude that lives in the... I'm just gonna start calling it the temple, because that's pretty much what it is. In the temple where the Jarl's at. Ooh. Hello? Oh, this guy's got a forge in here. There's some cool stuff in here I wouldn't mind taking, but the second you take something, you will, definitely ruin everything here. So this is, who's Miranda again? In preparation for my inevitable ascension to Jarl, I require a ceremonial suit of armor as glorious as my rule will be. A set of crusty old dwarven armor, which you have cleaned up with a bit of red card spit polish, will simply not suffice. I require the most glorious armor this city has ever seen. I have become aware that there are some immaculate dwarven gauntlets in the palace, just out of reach. I require you obtain them for me. How I must have these gauntlets. I remind you of the privileged position you find yourself in as the manager of the Jarl's clothing and armor store. Should you fail to acquire these gauntlets, recommend to the Jarl he find more suitable person for this role. Okay, so this guy's a douche. Like, legitimately. He might be the one that's causing all the problems down here, but I doubt it. I feel like it's probably somebody else. With my luck, it would be like the dude you least suspect. Oh, there's a tavern. Wonder if my mod will work.
Oh, it's you. You want to hear about little old me? Aren't you adorable? But wouldn't you rather hear what I know about everyone else around here? Go on. Ask me. Did you know that beautiful palace above the lake is sealed? Brawl says the last person to go in there locked it behind him. I wonder what's in there. Only one way out of this city, and that's through the bottom of a mug of moonshine. But then again, some folks will overdo it. Ulrin, the Dunmer fellow, can't. Just sits there, night after night. Poor guy. Wish I knew what happened to her. Caught lots of people talk. Nobody here locks their door, except the Jarl. I hear there's a locked room on the top floor of the Citadel, but nobody's seen what's inside. Have you seen Rygus walking around in that shiny armor of his, all paranoid? Oh, so soon? Well, you know where to find me, honey.
Okay, so this chick knows a lot. Look at all of these. There's all of these statues everywhere around here. So you know what would happen is, like, the second somebody goose, everybody gets murdered. And it's empty in here, which is kind of surprising. Well, there's this dude here.
Hello there, friend. Well, it's a sad one. but I don't
Oh, he
mind
grew up on a
telling
farm near
it.
Whiterun. Cool.
It was a good life. Fresh milk and eggs every day. Running one day when I was about 18. My father and I were carting some produce into the market when we saw a group of strangers in the top field. My father told me to run back to the house and get his axe. So I did. I ran so fast I almost threw up. But by the time I got back, it was too late. I found him dead by the side of the road. The cart and all our produce was gone. My mother passed soon after, and I took over the farm. Now, I'm as good a farmer as any, and better than most, but things went downhill from the raiding started before long. I'd come outside at dawn and find a few chickens missing. Next that was the first time in 5 generations my family started locking its doors at one night when we had nothing left to steal. There was a knock at the door. I knew who it was and what they wanted. I took my father's axe and pulled the door open real quick. Before he knew it, that bandit had my father's axe right down the middle of his skull. But there were more of them. I never saw how many. My home was burned to... It still burns. Well, at least I got one of the bastards clean. Anyhow, after that I drifted some. Took odd jobs around Falkreath. But nothing seemed to work out. I started taking things. And then one day, I watched myself break into some guy's farmhouse, and next thing I knew, I was looking for a place to die. Well, I'm a farmer, but the land I work isn't mine. Metellus had declared himself Jarl and claimed all the farmland before I got here. I'm not. All I've ever wanted is to make a living by working the land. But it seems someone that bloody Jarl. He's no better than the bandits who destroyed my life. But he'll get his. One day. Just do me a favor and keep that list. Fair enough.
Okay, so this Golver guy, he was a farmer from Whiterun, and he got raided over and over again to the point where he started to become desperate and steal things in order to survive. And then he found himself here and decided to start a new life, but he doesn't really like the Jarl too well because he has land to work on, but it's not his. The Jarl claimed all of it before we could even, from the sounds of it, before they could even claim it for themselves. So it sounds kind of sad, but that's how it is, unfortunately. Read Branda's will. I, Brandis, the vigilance of Stendar, will make this. I leave all of my worldly possessions, including my immaculate dwarven boots, to whoever is willing to continue my mission to rid this place of evil that lies buried in this city. May Stendar's blessing protect you. So I can take that. Where are the boots at? Oh.
You there. Come over here. I'm beyond help. The potions do not...
Look at him! He's so burnt!
I don't have much time. I just need to tell you something. Stendar, he plants these images in my head. He shows me secrets. Made me come here. Something terrifying. deep in the earth beneath the city. Powerful and evil. I went down into the tunnels to destroy it. But the energy, it seeps into your bones. Please. Please, you must find a way to get down there. And finish what
Oh shit! He fell through the bed. Dude, where'd you go? Okay, so I assumed correctly. Those magic things kill you with one shot, and I guess what happened is he went down there to do the exact same thing that I did, was to explore it and to get rid of it, and it ended up killing him in the end. So that's really unfortunate. That's really sad. He has all these like Dwemer books and everything like that. So he did his research, but it looks like it wasn't enough in the end. And then his body just kind of glitched through the floor. So, okay, so we know what's going on now. There's something below the city that's affecting the city itself and causing all of this to happen. So we need to talk to somebody about this. I need to talk to Brol or somebody about getting this taken care of.
What can I do for you, my friend? Me? I'm Vernon, your friendly grocer and all-around nice guy. You want fresh food? You're in the right place. You want... Wait. Did you hear that? Oh, no. Someone just slid another letter under my door. Could you... do me a favor and grab that before anyone else sees it.
Oh god. Okay.
Well, look, I haven't done anything wrong, if that's what you're thinking. It's not as if I'm a vampire or a necromancer or anything. Somebody just has a problem with my preference for male company.
Oh, you like men? Poor dude.
Nothing gets by you, does it? Sorry, that was mean of me. Yes, I like men. And when you grow up in Windhelm like I did, you expect a bit of hostility. I saw enough friends attacked and driven away by angry Nords to know the cost of not keeping your personal affairs to yourself. So I hid who I was for... what was it? 20 years? Living in the barracks with a dozen other guardsmen, watching what I said and where I looked. But that kind of fear eats away at you slowly, until living isn't any better than the thing you were afraid of. And that's when I came clean. Needless to say, since I'm now living underground on the opposite corner of Skyrim, my openness didn't go well among the Nords of Windhelm. But at least down here, I get to be who I am. Or, at least, I thought that was the case. Perhaps I was wrong. No, I don't. I keep my personal affairs to myself, and I've never really been interested in any of the men here. Not my type. It wouldn't usually bother me. I have a thick skin, and I can handle myself in a fight better than most. But if these threats keep getting worse, eventually my secret admirer is going to get violent and break the dwarves' laws. What? Really? I didn't expect that, but thanks. It's always a relief to meet someone who's so open-minded. I'm glad you're here.
I'd start by working out who uses red ink or blood on their letters. Come back and let me know what you find.
Okay, so this Vernon guy is gay, and somebody has been harassing him about it, unfortunately. That's kind of terrible, but it is something that does happen here, unfortunately. So I guess what we'll do is, that's another thing we need to do, is figure out who's doing it and tell him to pretty much fuck off and leave the guy alone. That's the finery place. Yeah, let's go, we'll head back up to the Jarl and see if there's anybody in here we're missing.
Help! There's a looter coming into the city.
This shit again?
I saw a man. If he makes it into the city and starts attacking people, he'll break the dwarves' law.
Come at me, bro.
Someone there? I thought I heard something. What's the hurry?
Fools?
Never should have come here. You need to do better than that. Eat. It'll be so much easier to rob when you're dead.
Can't get up. Gregor, what are you doing? Dude, they're right behind you, Gregor. What are you doing? Oh, glitch. Cut her head off, though. The other one dead. Now we'll wait for the Dark Brotherhood Warlord to come in. Is there? Yeah, he'll spawn in here in a second. Oh, I didn't mean to take that potion. I don't really use magic. Take that stamina potion, though. Okay. Completed. Go through the city entrance gate to stop the looters from coming down the shaft. Okay, so here's the damn thing again. And we've already figured out who Quintus is. Yeah, we don't need any of this stuff. We're good. Okay. Now we can head out and go talk to... Should we really warn this guy? What the hell? I keep hearing or seeing it, but... I don't see anybody on the map. Maybe it's a glitch. We'll just head out this way and see. Yep, all done. Alright, where did this Miranda chick go? Everybody went into hiding. Oh, there she is.
Is it over? Oh, thank the gods. Thank you so much. If there's ever anything my husband Habik and I can do to help you, just ask. Oh, there's not... not that you don't look good now, I mean, it's just... you know, nice clothes. I guess that's why they've got me sweeping the floors, day in, day out. Well, that, and we weren't invited to be layabouts in the Jarl's Citadel. Did you see anyone working in the Citadel? I'll bet you didn't. They just amuse themselves all day, while those of us down here do all the work. And why? Because Habik's a Redguard and I'm a Breton. I bet if we were both Imperial, it'd be a different story. The worst part is we left Solitude to get away from bigoted Nords after our son died. But here the Imperials are even worse. Of course. Oh. No offense, but I'd rather... But if you're interested, you can talk to my husband, Habik, in his shop. What would we do? Start a rebellion? No way. Not after the dwarves' warning. You know, the many shall suffer for this. I'd be a fool not to. If you're not convinced, you should go and talk to Brohl in his chambers. He knows more about the dwarves than anyone. All right.
Okay, so there's a lot of people that are upset with the Jarl and the Imperials that are living in this place here. But it sounds like because of this dwarven law, they're all hesitant to do anything about it. So I'm starting to think that there's a possibility that the law has been created by somebody that currently, well, not, that wouldn't really make sense then, but it, sort of my theory is somebody here is kind of encouraging it.
Oh, hello. I wasn't following you. My what? My story? I came here with my brother Harry. I'm not very good at remembering things. Well, my brother told me before he died that he had left me something very precious in a secret chest. He hid it away just for me. I've asked the others for help, but they don't help me. They aren't even here. Do you think you could read it for me? Tell me what it says.
Alright, let's read this. It's probably sad. Where's it at? I have so many... I have so much in here. Where's it at? It starts with a D, right? Let's see if we can find it.
Oh.
Maybe it's in... Nope. Damn, I can't find anything in here. Alright, well, I'm not too worried about it. Maybe it's... Nope. So, this poor guy got left behind by his brother. Not like on purpose or anything. Well. Oh. Letter from Jarl to Dooley. I am writing you in relation of your continual request for assistance finding your brother's hidden chest containing a so-called fortune. While I am sympathetic for your plight and the passing of your brother some years ago, I wish to impress upon you the important message: the treasure you seek does not exist. It is not my place to speculate about whether your brother might have misled you, or whether you simply misremembered his words to you. I do not propose to discuss this with you again. Further, as I have had quite a few complaints from your neighbors about you bothering them, I must ask you to stop this behavior immediately. So everybody's being cold to this poor guy.
Well, what does it say? You did? Oh, thank you. What does it say? What? No, that can't be right. You'll help me, won't you? You'll help me find. Thank you. All I know is that it's hiding somewhere in the city. And you leave this rusty key. My brother... I can't. Sorry. I don't remember things so good. But he said it was hidden under the ground, and that I have to hold my breath. That's all I remember. Oh.
Okay. So this guy's treasure is, I bet you, underground, and we have to hold our breath, supposedly. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Well, we've pretty much talked to everybody here. Oh. There's something here. Said I'd have to hold my breath and that it's underground. Is there an entrance to this place? In a sunken house? Okay, I got a water-breathing elixir. Requires key. So I just found a cave that has the key for it. Oh, wow. So where's this treasure at then, I wonder? Yep, I bet you that this is where it's at. Holy crap. This place is huge. I know this... Is this a guy I think it is? Oh no, that looks like a farmer. Wait, no, it's not.
Stop right there. What is this one doing here? Ah, the locked chest. Yes, we have it, but have been unable to open it. Why don't you come in and join us for dinner? Very good. Follow me.
It's an Argonian. They're probably gonna try and kill me. Oh yeah. That's exactly what it is. There's dead bone. There's a skeleton here.
Now, what's this? Dinner comes to us. See how it squirms. We must feed. No. It hurts us. Hurts us. No. My sisters, help me. Hurts us.
So
How it squirms.
these Argonians have been trapped down here forever. And they are, they're trying to kill me now because they want to eat me.
So hungry.
I was over here thinking they were Falmer or something. So it's like 3 Argonian sisters that have been trapped in here, it looks like. And they've been resorting to cannibalism to stay alive. Which is sort of sad. I just want their gold, though. I'm not worried about their armor. Only tower key. Alright, so we got this open. Hopefully don't have to fight anymore. There's all sorts of bones and stuff in here. Okay, so we got a key from the chest. So let's read this. If you're reading this, or having someone you trust read it to you, it means I'm dead. I'm sorry I won't be able to look after you anymore. I want you to try really hard to remember something important. Jarl cannot be trusted. After leaving you this note, I'm going to confront him about what he has been doing in the locked room in his tower. If I do not return, this is probably because he killed me. With this note, you will find a key in the Jarl's locked room. You will have to find someone with a good heart and a good head. You were always a better judge of character than me. They'll know what to do. I knew it. I knew the Jarl had something to do with this place. Alright, well... So we figured out what's going on. The Jarl's obviously hiding something. And we just need to figure out what it is. at all this cool stuff down here. Alright, well, okay, so next time we're gonna go ahead and see what we can find out in the tower. So anyway, you guys, that's gonna be it for this stream. If you have any questions, just let me know and I'll get back to you on those. And I want to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!